Vanakkam, Vandanam, Namaste. Welcome to GTH. Today we will see how to make a princess cut blouse with boat neck. Before that, please do subscribe to my channel and click bell icon for notifications. Come on, let's get into the video. First, I'll do the marking in paper for back side. The blouse length is 15 inches plus 1. For shoulder, mark 7.5 inches, that is half of the shoulder width, and mark armhole as 7.5 inches. Mark half inch for shoulder slope and join it with the neck width point. Coming to chest measurements, mark 1/4 of the chest. Here the chest is 40 inches, I am marking 1/4 of it, that is 10 inches. Mark 1 inch diagonal line and draw an armhole curve. Add 2 inches of seam to chest. Mark 1/4 of the waist at bottom. Here the waist is 32 inches, I am taking 1/4 of it, that is 8 inches, plus 1 inch for dot and adding 3 inches of seam. So at bottom, I am marking the same 10 plus 2 inches. Now join those points. If we get any excess at bottom, we can trim them before fitting the blouse. I am going to make V-shaped neck at back. For that, taking 4 inches width and 9.5 inches length, draw a curved line. Now we can cut the back side except for the neck. For front, place the back part on other paper and trace along the sides. After tracing, add 0.5 inches at the bottom and extend that line. Then add 1 inch at the right bottom side and join it with the chest point. Now deepen the front armhole curve. For princess cut, mark bust point at 11 inches from shoulder, and it will be 10.5 inches after shoulder fitting. Mark 4 inches from left side. To get this mark, divide chest by 10. Here chest is 40 inches. Dividing it by 10, we will get 4. For 36 size, we have to mark 3.6 inches, and for 34 size, 3.4 inches, and so on. From that point, draw a straight line till bottom. For dots, mark 2 inches on right and draw a curved line. We can also reduce the dot point to 1.5 inches, it's our wish. Join this line to middle of the armhole curve. Mark 2 lines from the bottom of dot as shown in the video. Princess cut marking is over. Cut the front part as shown in the video. Don't forget to give notches to dot points. I am going to do boat neck at front. For that, I am making a box of 4 by 4 inches. I have drawn the neck and cut it. I have also cut the back neck. I'm using this 1 meter lining fabric to make this blouse. This is the main fabric of 1 meter. It's a chiffon material. Cut both lining and main fabric by tracing the chart. Make sure to keep the back side of the neckline on folded side of the fabric. I have cut out both front and back of lining and main fabrics. For front, cut both the parts as straight pieces. Keep the lining at back of the main fabric and stitch all the sides. Take the cutout back neck and place it on another fabric. Then mark the shape. Leave 1 inch gap and cut the V-shape putty. Take this putty with one side folded and place it on the right side of the fabric and stitch around the neck, then give cuts and turn it. Finished neckline is here and give a top stitch. For dots, mark 5 inches from center on both sides. Then draw a straight line for 5 inches from that mark. This is the dot point. Taking the bottom line as center, mark ½ inch on both sides and do dots as shown. Similarly, make dot on other side. To finish the bottom part, take a wide putty and fold it by half. Place this putty on right side, give a stitch and turn it to the wrong side. After turning, do second stitch. Back part of the blouse is over. While coming to front part of the blouse, we have to attach these two parts. For that, keep both the dot points together and start stitching from top. After stitching, we will get a beautiful puff like this. Do the same process on other side. Hook putty will be coming on the right side of the blouse. For that, take a half folded long strip and place it on right side of the blouse and make a stitch and turn it. After turning, do a second stitch. Hook putty is done now and also finish the bottom part with a wide long strip. Loops putty should come on left side of the blouse. For that, take a wide long strip, don't fold it and place it on the wrong side of the blouse. Then start to stitch it from bottom. To get neat finish of this putty, first fold it once and fold it again, then make a stitch as shown in video. Loops putty is over now and also finish the bottom part with a strip. I finished both hook and loop putties and I am going to finish the neckline with bias strip. This is one of the way of finishing the neckline. Take a bias strip, don't fold it and place it on the right side of the fabric and stitch around the neck. After that, give small cuts and turn it to the wrong side. Now make a stitch on the bias strip, not on the main fabric, which will make it easy to turn the neckline. Then cut the excess fabric on back side. To get the finished neckline, fold the strip and do hemming at the back side. and also finished the other side of the neckline with same process. I have finished both the front parts and I am going to join the shoulders. After joining shoulders, finish both the armhole rounds with bias strips. I have finished both the armhole rounds. Now do the side fittings as per chest and waist measurements. Here is the finished piece. I hope you all found this video helpful. So like, share and feel free to comment down below. Thank you and take care.